Hey there, Internet, and welcome back to Sweet Views at Your Side, is the title of the game that I know and remember because I wasn't just thinking about Vampire the Masquerade just now. Yes, this is a dark, gloomy corridor, not a hallway, it's a corridor, because it's the corridor of hate. Captain Obvious to the rescue! Yeah. He was right. The thing about Captain Obvious is that he's always right. Demon heads on the wall. Moved a little closer to one of the heads, like a smart person, and noticed a set of panels. Yay, panels! They're just like the ones we saw a little bit ago. I'm betting Wakasa. Okay, Mr. Bad Attitude, I'm gonna make up new nicknames for everybody. We've got Captain Obvious, Mr. Bad Attitude. Mitarashi pushed forward toward the panel, and then disaster struck. That's generally what dashes mean. Whoa! Yeah, that's what I said. Gah! Something flew out of the left-hand wall at an incredible speed. Mitarashi only barely managed to jump out of the way in time. That was an incredibly short word for a decently sized sentence. There was no verb in there, I swear. Japanese. Sure enough, there was now an arrow embedded in the opposite wall. Yeah. You're gonna be called Final Jeopardy. And you will be called Dad. Yeah, Mr. Bad Attitude and Dad don't get along. Frowned and grumbled at Shido under his breath, but I could see beads of sweat on his forehead. That means you're standing too close. That must have been scary, even if you won't admit it. Yes, Saki! Be feminine! If nothing else, the arrow... Quarrel! Gosh, get it right, Saki! Sticking out of the wall was now a powerful reminder that we needed to be careful. No, Captain Obvious, you need to be more affirmative in your obvious statements. Don't question yourself. Okay, you're either going to be Final Jeopardy or try hard. Shirabe's shoulders slumped in exhaustion as he finished. Why? Does it take a lot of energy from you to explain these sorts of things? Thanks for the update. Then the voice was quiet. Yeah, you sassed that voice. It's true that if the announcement had come on earlier, he wouldn't have been in danger, but if he hadn't been in such a hurry in the first place... Yeah, Mr. Bad Attitude. But I thought you knew everything. Scratched at his beard and worked the candy around in his mouth. Okay, that's a very interesting sentence you will only get from an Otome game visual novel. And with your gentle voice and level-headed reason, I shall call you Mom. Okay, Bad Attitude, watch your language. No, I've got the perfect name for you. Lois Lane. Man, some of these people have, like, great possible names. Okay, examine the head. Demon head. Okay. Little red dot on its head. Do you see anything?
ああ、こいつの眉間に小さな光が灯ってる。おそらくこれがセンサーになってるんだろう。
Okay, didn't the announcement say something about being purified in something light?
どれ？
本当だ。センサーみたいなものがある。
I never came up for a name with Mayoshi.
その証拠にこうして
Dun dun dun! Mayoshi can be... I don't know.
大丈夫だ。やはりセンサーに触れなければ矢は飛び出してこない仕掛けのようだ。
Hikikomori is too long of a name to be a nickname. Yeah, he scared me too, but I'm a little bit preoccupied. Told everyone to step back. He waved his hand over the demon's face again, this time in front of the sensor. Couldn't you just, like, put your thumb in front of the sensor? Nice, exclamation of alarm, Saki. Good time. That's my arrow noise. Actually, no, it's a quarrel. Gosh, Saki, stop it.
こういう仕掛けになってるわけだ。
Oh, right, Final Jeopardy. You're so cool and everything. Is your hand alright?
心配しなさんな、お嬢ちゃん。さすがに寸出のところで避けたさ。
Yeah, Mr. tries hard.
しかし、妖怪の顔は左右に無数にある上に、どれもバラバラの位置についている。これを避けて歩くのは到底無理だな。
You know, the way you say that makes me feel like you're setting up for some sort of plot device where somebody actually manages to avoid all of them. No spoilers.
そのようですね。
Oh, Mom, I was looking for more, you know, feedback from you. More positive encouragement. We all sighed. There's no way we can just run past them or something. Minutes later. That means there's gotta be a way we can disable the arrows. I was still mulling it over in my head when Wakasa suddenly spoke up.
さっきのって。
Did what? What is it?
いや、多分なんでもないと思う。
But if you stop talking, who's gonna feed us really unimportant information? The most obvious clues are the most important.
間違っても誰も責めはしねえよ。男なら一度口に仕掛けた言葉を引っ込めるんじゃねえ。
Okay, bad attitude. Watch your tone with him. Oh no! I do want to stop him from beating him. What should I do? Well, okay, I want to stop Mitarashi, but we also need to get Wakasa's acting gear, so let's... Mitarashi is being way too pushy, but we do need all the information we can get. Yes. You need to tell us what you noticed. It might be the hint we need to figure out all this out. Right. For the most part, this is a great translation, but whatever. Anyway, you're the bard, so you should know these things.
それはどうだかわかんないけど、確かに君の言うことには一理あるかもね。
Yeah, tough love! Oh hey, that won me points with Wakasa. Who knew?
たく、出し惜しみすんなっての。
Because he's probably some sort of, like, I don't know, genius at something and he's embarrassed about it. I don't know. It's because he's Captain Obvious. He wants to keep that secret. At least I gotten him to talk.
かすかに聞こえた気がしたんだ。妖怪の口の中からキリキリって音。
Like something reloading? Stretching. I don't make noises when I stretch. That's a weird sentence that I just said. Shido suddenly raised his head.
あやかしの歌に耳を傾けよ。
Yes! Oh my gosh.
なるほど。その音があやかしの歌だってわけだな。
Woo! One part of the clue done! The bard has done his job. Can you still hear it?
つまりは矢が飛び出した後、少しの間だけ音がしたってこと。
Mayoshi, you're so smart.
かもしれないけど、聞き間違いだったかも。みんなは聞こえなかったんでしょ？
Yeah, but you could be some sort of perfect pitch kind of genius, audio prodigy or something. I don't know. That took a while for me to think of that word.
とはいえ、このままここで黙っているわけにもいきませんし、もう一度試してみませんか。
Oh, Urabe, you're so level-headed.
よし、それじゃあもう一度だ。おい若さ、音がしたら手を挙げて、止んだら手を下ろせ。
Wow, our teamwork has gotten really good in a really short amount of time.
わかった。けど、僕でいいわけ？
You're the bard. We awoke you to your destiny.
その音を聞き分けることができるのはお前だけかもしれないからな。頼む。
Because you are some sort of prodigy.
わかったよ。
Oh, stop being so whingy. Good. I'll trigger the sensor.
お前が？大丈夫かよ。
You know, it's really sweet that you're worried about me, but don't get me on a feminist rant right now. I just watched Urabe do it. As long as I'm careful, I'll be fine. Gosh! No, wait, you're not mom. Urabe's mom. Gosh, bad attitude. I stepped up to the demon's face, glanced nervously around, and then waved my hand over the sensor. Suddenly, stigmata. Just like before, an arrow shot out and embedded itself in the wall. His hand shot up. Then, before I could even react, Shido stepped in front of me and waved his hand in front of the sensor. Whoa! Question mark? What had he done that for? I was still wondering when Wakasa lowered his hand. What was that?
今、音がしている間にもう一度手をかざしても矢は飛び出してこなかっただろ。
Oh, so it was a reload noise. Yeah, you're right. I had barely noticed in all of my confusion at your apparent disregard of my verification. That sentence didn't make any sense.
なるほど。あなたの行動の意図がわかりました。
Don't even try to make sense of that sentence. It didn't make any.
若さが気づいた音ってのはつまり次の矢の装填音だったってわけだな。
Ooh. What if we all did like a belly crawl all the way there?
ああ、時間にして約5秒ほどだ。
5 seconds is doable. So for about 5 seconds right after an arrow is fired, the trap can't fire because it's reloading. Okay, one part of the announcement is done. I couldn't hear anything though. You must have really good ears.
さて、ひとまずこの妖怪の顔のからくりは理解した。次は
Okay, come on. Let's pay a few more compliments to Wakasa.
次は雅楽師に同じことをもう一度やってもらうべきだろうな。
Ooh, so you figured out this awakening to destiny thing too, have you not?
なるほど。確かにその通りだ。
You, Shido, talk for way too long and make me trip up in my commentary because I never know when you've stopped. They were right, the bard panel was lit up. But who's the bard? Saki!
それは若さとは君だろ。
Exactly! Man, Saki! How am I smarter than you?
僕？
Duh!
俺もお前だと思うぜ、若さ。雅楽師ってのは日本古来の音楽や舞を踊る職業のことだ。
Sounds pretty dull when you say it like that, Shirabe.
歌や踊りって意味じゃアイドルに通じるものがある。それにただ一人あやかしの歌に耳を傾けられたお前さんにぴったりだろう。
That sounds much better.
わかったよ。さっきと同じようにすればいいんだよね。
Yeah, you'll be fine. For a moment, I was worried he was going to say he was too scared to do it. That's it, Saki. Have no faith in your teammates. Maybe now that I've done it, he's too embarrassed to say he was too scared to do something a girl could. Awesome! Femininity and feminism. For the win. He waved his hand in front of the sensor. Oh, look, the bard panel turned off.
どうやら雅楽師は若狭さんで間違いなかったようですね。そして今度は忍者のカードが光った。
No arrow? Also, ninjas.
忍者ね。 ひとまずセンサーに手をかざしてから5秒の間は安全だと分かったが、しかし
Yeah, that's not a lot of time to move to the next one and like...
たった5秒の間に左右のランダムな位置にあるセンサーに的確に手をかざし、しかも立ち止まらずに進むのは至難の技だ。
The coordination required would be inhuman. One slip up and they'd be toast. No, shish kebab. Toast is a different utensil. Everyone was silent. Then finally, Shirabe spoke.
ひとまずあのカードの忍者ってのが誰に当たるのかだが、残ってるのは俺とゲーマーの兄ちゃんとお嬢ちゃんの3人か。
I think I know where this is going.
まあ普通に考えれば兄ちゃんだろうな。
Wait, do you doubt my abilities? Mayoshi's mouth tightened slightly, but he began to walk toward the demon heads, like a boss. Mayoshi?
行くよ。要はリズムゲーさ。判断力と反射神経には少し自信がある。
Okay, guys, it's official. Shido might have the smirk, but I am in love with Mayoshi. Hold on a second. Let's not rush into anything. No, let's rush into things and watch S-ranked rhythm professionalism here.
そうですよ。さっきの毒ガスの時とは違って、これは失敗ができない。姿勢が高すぎます。もう少し慎重に行きましょう。
Mom, come on. I trust Mayoshi. Mayoshi stopped, his brows knit. What are we going to do now?
闇を照らす光によりあやかしは浄化される。これの意味がまだ解明されていない。まずはこれを考えるべきだろう。
That's a good point, I guess.
闇を照らす光、これはそこの灯籠のことかな。あるいは妖怪のセンサーの光なのか。
I know the answer because I've played through this before, but it'll be interesting to see them figure it out.
全然見当もつかねえな。
That's awfully helpful, bad attitude. We all shook our heads in silence. What should we do? Let Miyoshi try, because that'd be awesome. I think that's a great idea. Possibly risking his life for the survival of us all. I think we're going to have to trust Miyoshi. I think he's a boss. I didn't like it, but there was nothing else we could do. We were out of options.
わかった。
Yeah, you go, Miyoshi. Oh, hey, points! Yay! Then turned and headed down the hallway. It's a corridor.
もう見てられないよ。
No, you actually should watch, because this is going to be pretty awesome. Wakasa covered his face with his hands and turned away. Everyone else watched Miyoshi go, but none of us felt good about it. I do!
行くぞ。
Nice, intense face. He took a deep breath, moved into a crouch, and leapt forward. Forward. Nice. Okay, there goes the drama. Woo! Epic CG is epic! He quickly established a rhythm, touching a sensor, waiting a split second for the arrow to fire, and then moving past to the next one.
やるな。無駄な動きが一切ない。
Oh, I'm looking.
本物の忍者みたい。
Even Wakasa had lowered his hands to watch in amazement. Wakasa, you're even more of a girl than I am. Wait, that's offensive to girls. In a few moments, he disappeared into the darkness, and all we could hear was the thwack of arrows firing their quarrels. Woo! Satisfactory sound! A familiar chime echoed down the dark corridor. Oh, you got it this time!
どうやら成功したようだな。
Okay, your smirk isn't working anymore, because I've seen Mayoshi's ninja. Oh no, what did I just say? Oh hey, light! Whoa, that's bright. Yeah, being in darkness after a while. threw up an arm to shield my eyes from the sudden light. As my eyes adjusted, I looked up. I hadn't noticed them before, but there were fluorescent lights all along the hallway ceiling. Purified? Oh my gosh, you have the cutest smile! Giving us the thumbs up. Good job, that was amazing! Let me give you a hug, you wooby. Grinned and returned the thumbs up. He really is a ninja! There's no way I could move like that. Yeah, I gotta admit. He sure hadn't looked very athletic, but the way he moved!
どうやらもうセンサーは作動しないようですね。
Oh, cool. As he spoke, he waved one of his hands in front of the demonic face. Nothing happened.
安心していい。センサーのスイッチはこっちで切った。
Excellent! You are so smart, Miyoshi. He gestured toward a spot on the wall. It looked like the switch had turned on the lights when it turned off the demons. Excellent. Purified in the light.
これが闇を照らす光によりあやかしは浄化されるってことか。やれやれ。
Yeah, if we had stewed on that for any longer, we wouldn't have gotten anywhere. Wiped sweat from his brow as he spoke and gave a wavering sort of grin. I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. That's a line I see in fanfiction all the time. What did I just say? Fanfiction all the time. Oh, wow. And headed down the hall toward Miyoshi. Sweet.
なんだよ。お前やるじゃん。
Excellent.
いて、叩くなよ。
Aw, little bromance never hurt anyone. Mitarashi ignored him and gave Miyoshi another hearty slap on the back. Wow, you're a jerk.
助かったぜ。
Unwanted bromance is unwanted. Oh, sure, Abe, your smirk doesn't work nearly as well as she does.
ああ、君のおかげだ。感謝する。
Oh, hey, we're gonna get the Corridor of Hate done in one episode.
助かりました。
ありがとう。
Oh, look at all this praise you're getting. What a face!
いや、こんな状況だし。
Oh man, you have some of the best art in the game. You look ridiculous. He looked down at the floor as we spoke, his cheeks turning a bright shade of red. Not used to praise? Looked like Miyoshi didn't take compliments very well. Ah man, you're just such an adorable little wooby.
残る謎はあと一つか。
Excellent.
まだあるのか。もう生きた心地がしないよ。
Oh, have a little more faith in us and yourselves. Don't believe in yourself, believe in us who believe in you. Yeah, there's still another puzzle, but we got this far, didn't we? That's 2 puzzles. What's one more?
君、ほんと楽観的な性格でいいよね。
Come on. I get that a lot. Aw, Saki, I like your backstory the most. Okasa gave me a look, but before he could speak... Woo! Whoa, that's the same sound we heard when we cleared the room with the Guardian. The fanfare was quickly followed by an announcement. Sweet. Why is all this equipment up and running in what was supposed to be a safe amusement park? I let out a sigh of relief. Only one more puzzle and then today's attraction is over. Corridor of Hate led to a long staircase that took us up, and I'm actually going to close it here. So, we're going to head up the stairs when we come back. You may be wondering why I made those decisions and didn't make separate videos for them. It's because I know that you gain points with those decisions. I'm just going ahead and getting all the ones that give points. They don't really branch off and give you anything much different. Not that the other ones did either, but whatever. Anyway, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again soon.